Hello guys. So in this session we will discuss about router interfaces. In our last session we have configured router interfaces, and also we tested communication between HR department and IT department. Now we will discuss about router interfaces. So how to check the router interface status, whether interfaces are up or down. So in our configuration here, if you see here, interface F0 by 0 and IP address 192.168.1.1 and subnet mask is 255.255.0 and no shut. So when you give no shutdown command, so what happened? This interface activate, right? So how to check whether interface is enabled or not? How to check whether interface is up or down? So to check interface status, so we have one command. That command is show IP interface brief. Show IP interface brief. This command is very important. This command is used to check the interface status, whether interfaces are up or down. This is show command. Show commands uh, show commands work only on privilege mode. Now see here enter this command in router. So go to router and here CLI and see here, this is user mode, right? So India greater than, this is the user mode. In user mode also some commands works. For example, if you enter this some command show IP interface brief, see, this is the user mode. But in user mode we cannot run all the show commands, only some basic commands work here, not all the show commands. Show IP interface brief, see here, this router has two interfaces, F0 by 0, fast Ethernet 0 by 0 and fast Ethernet 0 by 1. The status is what here? The status is up and up. The interface should be up, remember this point. And the interface should not be up, down, should not be down, should not be administratively down. So here, interface name is fast Ethernet 0 by 0 and the IP address is 192.1.1.1 and this IP address has been assigned by administrator. See here, manual means assigned by user, and the status is up. This status is physical layer and this status is data link layer. This is interface status. The command is show IP interface brief command. This command can be executed on user mode or privilege mode. Now see here, I will go to privilege mode here. So right now I am in user mode, right? How to go privilege mode? The command is here enable. Now this is the privilege mode, right? India hash means it is the privilege mode. Here also you can enter same command show IP interface brief. See, same output. So all show commands will not work in user mode. Okay, some basic commands work. Remember this point. The second important command is show IP route. Show IP route. Show IP route. This command is also very important. This command purpose is to check the routing table. So how to check the routing table? To check the routing table, we will use show IP route command. Show IP route. Now see here, execute this command in router. Show IP route. This is a routing table here. So here, the first C means connected. C means connected. 192.168.1.0/24. 192.168.1.0/24. 192.168.1.0/24 is directly connected fast Ethernet 0/0. Remember this. And 192.168.1.0 is network ID. And /24 is what? Subnet mask. In configuration, what we have configured? See here, interface F0/0, IP address 192.168.1.1. I configured IP address, right? Not a network ID, not a broadcast. This is the valid IP. This is the first valid IP. And the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. This is decimal subnet mask. This is decimal subnet mask. So whenever we configure IP address and subnet mask, and when you enable this interface, okay, enable, what happen? Router will automatically add this corresponding network in the routing table, right? So that's why here we can see this network 192.168.1.0/24. 192.168.1.0 is network ID, /24 is the mask, 24 network bits. But actually we configure 255.255.250.0, right? It is decimal subnet mask. Router will convert this decimal subnet mask into CIDR format. Remember this point. Whenever we configure interface, and enable interface, a router will automatically install network in routing table. Remember this point, routing table. How it will add? Now see here, what I configured. I configured 192.168.1.1 and mask is what? I configured 255.255.255.0. This is the IP address and subnet mask, right? But routing table shows what? Routing table shows network ID 192.168.1.0/24. How this router find out this network ID? So here router perform AND operation. So here router perform AND operation to find out network ID. Remember this point. So how it will perform AND operation? Very simple. 192.168.1.1 IP address. This IP address would be converted into binary and also subnet mask 255.255.0. This mask will also converted into binary. The first I will convert 192.168.1.1, right? You know, right, already how to convert 192.168.1.1. I will simply here write 11000000. This is 192. This is the 128. This is the 64. So this is 192. And the second value 168, right? 128 plus 32, 160 plus 8, 421. This is 168. And 1 is, this is 1. Another one, again 1, right? This is 192.168.1.1. The second one is subnet mask. Convert the subnet mask into binary. 255 means all ones and 255 means all ones. 255 means all ones and 0 is all zeros. Now perform AND operation here. So very simple. So here 1 equal to 1, 1 equal to 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 0, 0 1 0, 0 1 0, 0 1 0, 0 1 0. That's it. 0 1 or 1 0, 0 only. 1 1 1 only. Okay. Next 1 1, 1 1 1 and 0 1 0. Again 1 0 0 0 0 0. Here understand this one, okay, very carefully. Very simple. See here. Here we have a 1, right? Here also we have 1. So 1 1 1 1 1 1 here. 0 1 or 1 0. It is 0. 0 1 or 1 0 0. 0 1 or 1 0 0. Okay, where we have 1 1, that is 1. But where we have 0 1 or 1 0, that is a 0 only. This is AND operation. Okay. And again here 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 and 0 0 0 0 0 0. Now again convert this binary into decimal. Here this is equal to 192 and this is equal to 168. See here, this is the 128 bit, right? 128 plus 64, 192, and this is the 168, and this is 1 and this is 0, right? This is network ID. This network ID would be installed in a routing table. This is AND operation. By performing under the AND operation, router can find out network ID and it will install in the routing table. Remember this point, very, very important. Whenever we configure IP address on interface, immediately it will perform AND operation. And it gets network ID. Simply it will install in the routing table as directly connected network. See, 192.168.1.0/24 is directly connected. Which interface? Fast Ethernet 0/0. And 192.168.2.0/24 is directly connected to Fast Ethernet 0/1. Fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay. And next thing is how to shut down interface. If you want to make interface shutdown, how to make it? How to shut down interface? How to shut down interface? How to shut down interfaces? If you want to shut down interface, very simple command is very simple. The first to go to interface F0/0 and shut down. That's it. Any interface, whatever you want to shut down. So first to go to interface F0/0 or F0/1, whatever maybe, whatever it is, and just enter shutdown. Now see here, I will show you. So go to router and interface F0/0, right? See here, I am in privilege mode. In the privilege mode, we can't enter interface, right? See here, interface F0/0. Interface F0/0. It will not accept IP command. So we should be in configuration mode. So how to go configuration mode from privilege mode? The command is configure terminal. And now interface F0/0 and shut down. See now interface down. See, it's showing administratively down. Administratively down means administrator has shut down this interface and change state to down. And if you see the interface status, how to see the interface status? What is the command? Command is show IP interface brief, right? So where we need to execute that command? In privilege mode, right? So see here, I am in interface mode. Very important here. We should, okay, you should recognize modes. Very important this one. So right now I am in interface mode. But here if you execute show command, show IP interface brief, see, getting error, invalid input detected. So show commands execute only on privilege mode. How to go privilege mode? From interface mode. So we have a one command. If you want to go directly privilege mode, command is end. End is the command. Enter. See, I am in privilege mode. So now execute this command show IP interface brief. See, interface F0 by 0 is shut down. Admin schedule down and down. And if you see the routing table, show IP route. See, it's showing only one route. It's showing only one network. It is not showing other network. 192.168.1.0. Why? Because interface is shut down. If the interface is shut down, the corresponding network will not show in the routing table. Remember this point. If interface is down, network will not be seen, or network will not be displayed in, or network will not be appeared in routing table. Remember this point. The network should be up and up. Network should be up and up. It is very important. Then only you can see the network in routing table. Now see here again, I will make it up. How to make it up? Same, go to interface. Same, okay. Again, how to make interface up? How to make? Same command, interface F0 by 0 and no shutdown. That's it. No need to configure IP address again. Already IP address is there. Okay. So now go to here in the router in configuration mode. Okay. So and here interface F0 by 1 and no shutdown. Exit. Sorry, F0 by 1, right? Sorry. Interface F0 by 0, no shutdown. See, again we got notification. Now if you see routing table, show IP interface, show IP interface and brief. Show IP interface brief. See, right? Interface is up and up. And if you see the routing table, show IP route. See, 192.168.1.0 is now showing, right? This is how to check the interface status and how to check the routing table. These two commands are very important. Show IP interface brief and show IP route. These two commands are very important. Show IP interface brief command, the purpose is to check the interface status. To check the interface status. Here, this command purpose is to check the interface status. To check the interface status. And show IP route command purpose is to check the routing table. Routers maintain routing table, switches maintain MAC address table. Remember this point. So whenever we configure IP address on interface, router perform the end operation to find out the network ID. Remember this end operation. So if you have any doubt, just ask me. So that's all guys about this topic. So again we will meet in next session. Thank you.